Hey guys, welcome back. Now, in order to save time, because I had to do some digging into this replay right now, spoilers, as you can see, this was a victory, although our hero exploded. Mr. Hobittens, I'm doing this a little bit in an unorthodox way. Let me show you the battle with different perspectives at the same time. This might be a little bit confusing, but I've done this once in the past, so let's take it from there. And it is on none other but my all-time #1 favorite map in my heart, and I hope that Wargaming never removes this map or alter it in any way, shape, or form ever again. Well, they added this airplane coming down at this area right over here between D1 and G1 on the one line. You know, the random event in inverted commas. Which commander is this, buddy? I really like that bug where you're just, your turret just poof. So this is the free camera, which I have accidentally activated. He's playing the Waffenträger auf. No, Waffenträger. Rheinmetallbosig Waffenträger. Yeah, now I said it properly. Oh my god, man. These Waffenträgers and Borsigs and Auf Panzers and Panzerwehr and at least I hope I'm pronouncing the words properly. Look, I've been to Germany a couple of times in my life. It's a beautiful country, organized, clean. The law is enforced everywhere. Mwah, beautiful, beautiful. If you dare cross any stop sign or red light or whatever you do anytime, you try and do any shenanigans, police is right at the corner. It's like, thank you, sir. Very polite, very polite. Please stop. They explain to you what you did, and they tell you that you're going to receive a fine. But it's my first time. I didn't know. They listen to you patiently. They don't say a word. They never interrupt you. They are very, very polite. I'll give them that. And after you finish, they explain to you again. Thank you for your opinion, etc., but you've broken the law, so you have to pay a fine. But I'm telling you, I did it by accident. Again, they wait. Oh, nice shot there on that 53 TP. This is true. This is true. So, while we are watching our hero, yeah. Wait, let me see. How am I gonna do this? Yeah. Let's... Up there, on the top left. Which commander is this? I've never heard this commander before, ever, in my life. I might even have him, but do you know how many crews I have in my garage, which I've never activated? Sometimes from time to time, I go and I listen to their voices, but I haven't recruited them because I don't know which tank they would be best suited in. Like, for example, I have the Terminator commanders, I have Sarah Connor, I have John Connor, I have... what's the name of that British actor who was with the pattern the prank? Billy Jones, something like that, yeah? And then... what's his name? One of my favorite British actors. Billy Jones also one of my favorite British actors. What's the name of the other guy who's really badass? In most of his movies, he kicks some ass. What's his name? I'm forgetting his name. You know who I'm talking about? All these commanders, as well as others from cinematics and throughout the years, they're just rotting in my garage, taking up bunker space. But yeah, well, the bunker, Kyle Island. Oh my god. Ah, the Tiger too. So, he's taking a couple of shots. Here comes the airplane. Did I say D1? Okay, I was wrong. EFG. Goes like, EFG. Let's enjoy that. No, we can't see there. We can't. Because it's outside of render. But I wonder, these events, can you see them outside of render range? This Tiger 2 is about to die? Ah, Ah, and I've noticed something weird. Is this like an update? Is this like an update where whenever you talk it's in red? Behind the obvious bushes, woozy. That STA1, yeah, he just got. Once you get shot there, you are deep behind enemy lines. Das ist nicht gut, meine Freund. Erwischt. Man, I wish I spoke more of the language. It's a beautiful language, by the way. And I've told you guys in the past that I have some very nice friends who are amazing programmers. One of them is Mike, who everyone knows his name. It's not something that I'm not revealing something which is a secret. It's it's public. Anyway, this friend of mine, Mike, he's German, of course. He has made that amazing remake of The Settlers called Surfling. I featured it in the video. If you go down to the videos, or if you go to the playlists, you will find it. Amazing game. In the meantime, check out that Type 68. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Oh my god, man, my god. Where do you get these people from? Like, seriously. Seriously. But I kind of spoiled it for you. You guys saw the results, so let's just enjoy this battle. And let's try and analyze and see what happened with that Type 68. At some point, you know that our hero is gonna die. Well, his tank is gonna die. His tank is gonna get destroyed. He's not gonna die. Thankfully, he's alive and well. Wherever he is. I'm not gonna say where he is, of course. I respect people's privacy. And as I said before, the reason why I mentioned that guy's name is because it's public knowledge. Let's see. Oh! What? Where? Probably a replay bug, because what we can see in the replay is not necessarily the exact same thing that the player could see while he was in the battle. A little bit of a mouthful, but you get the picture. So, from this perspective, you know that the choke point where the heavies go is there in the middle. Right there. But wait. Yeah. Spoilers, I think this is the part where he's gonna make a mistake and get destroyed. And by the way, I love the fact that Wargaming tells you it's a tested map. Oh well. Attention to E1, Artie. Why did some of the writings appear in red? I wonder. When he's not even in a platoon. Is he? No, he's not in a platoon. He's not. Rheinmetall. I love that name, man. Especially the first two, Rheinmetall. You guys know the reason. So, when you look at the minimap and you haven't noticed what your teammates are doing, you wouldn't suspect that it's that type of behavior. And you know what? In all due fairness, you're on a different flank. It's not your job to check up on your teammates, especially when their tanks are in the correct position. According to the map, excuse me. Okay, he's spotted, which is bad. And 1, 2, and 3. Same person. Object 752, he just unloaded on him. And the Object 752 is a 3-shot autoloader. Now, look what's gonna happen. Our hero got destroyed. He did 2,000 damage, which is not horrible. Okay, there you go. 2,055 to be precise. And of course, the Object 752 is shooting gold on a tank that has 0 armor, which you could pen it. I believe you could pen it with a tier 3. We should test that. I should get one of my friends. Actually, let me know in the comments below, or send me a message or an email if you would like to test that. See if with what tiers could we pen the Borsig Rheinmetall Borsig 500. I'll go for the 752. Now, what's surprising is this. How are you talking in red sometimes? This is a non-modified, well, apart from the free camera and that sexy lady when you go inside the water, but apart from that, this is like 95% unmodified client. So he's like, type 68? Like, what? There you go. This is him looking at the Type 68. Type 68 is not moving. And he's probably been there for almost the entirety of the battle. Now, you saw what happened? As soon as the battle ended, the player exploded. Now, let's analyze something, and I want your opinion in the comments below whether this player, was he trying to rig? Did he go AFK? Did he get the credits? We'll get to that. Let's go and check up these statistics. In the beginning of that battle, when he went to that choke point and that artillery shot whizzed by, I was like, oh, please tell me this is not what I'm thinking. Probably, you know, this guy with 2 accounts, 1, 2, 3, click, 1 main battle tank, AK heavy. We call it main battle tank in other games. You guys know which game I'm talking about. If you don't, ask below. So 1 heavy tank playing 1 account, 1 artillery playing the other, rigging some damage. He goes, he gets spotted, he sits in a bush, and he starts shooting his throwaway account. But that was not the case, because if that arty had been one, if these two were rigging and they were together, I'm not saying that they are, I say if they were, then that arty would have been shooting him on spot, knowing where his last location is. So that theory is out of the question. I'm just clarifying that. I'm not saying that this player, the Type 68, was actually rigging. Maybe he was just AFK. Maybe his wife called him to dinner or to have some nice bagel in Philadelphia action. Who knows? Some people are trying to understand what this bagel thing is all about. It's one of the favorite activities of men and women. It's a 3-letter word, starts with an S, and it finishes with ahem. Not the socks that we that we wear. 3-letter word. Anyway, so let's analyze a few things. Self-terminating time. This happens when someone is AFK for a long time. The game simply cancels their progress, or most of it at least. In this case, the guy just self-exploded, which is kind of weird. Type 68, 0 damage. Mr. Bongul. 0 kills, of course. And he got 8 base XP. Wow. 8 base XP, ladies and gentlemen. Our hero, how did he do? He's 4th best in damage, 2055. He got unlucky with that. That Object 752. Hitting him all 3 times. Let's see. Holy 5.8 thousand, 7 kills. Ooh, nice. And the G-Sor. Very nice. Not the G-Sor tank. Don't be confused. And the RT. Way to go. Well, it's Prokhorovka. What do you expect? RTs always perform well. Well, not always, but most of the time they perform well in Prokhorovka. So this guy was not rigging. Any shenanigans here? This guy took 1 shot and he died. This guy went deep into enemy lines and he got evaporated at some point. Everyone almost did something. This guy took 2 shots. He's a spotter anyway. So Our hero made 18.7k profit by completing some missions. Otherwise, he would have lost around 11,310 to be precise. Yay, I'm remembering my math. Just saying. So here's the thing. Mr. Bongul, which I have checked out, is not anonymized. He's an average player with 46.6 thousand battles. Not a horrible hate ratio. 64.64 is not bad. 49.48 victories is okay. 5.1 personal rating. His W8 is a little bit low for this personal rating. I don't know how that works, but okay. A yellowish towards light green player, as you can see on tomato.gg. I see a few spikes of green. Over here, he went into the blue. Could happen. Red, all the way to red, going downwards. This is kind of... some people might say this is normal. What I say is that if you play consistently, this shouldn't be normal unless you're playing in a household where we have children, friends, siblings, cousins, the most annoying parents in the world, the most annoying bagel in the world, and they keep disturbing you. Then that would make sense. I'm not accusing the player of rigging or anything, but, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? You can come up here. The link is going to be in the description below. If you see something that I'm missing, let me know in the comments below, and I will reinvestigate. If you see something, some weird shenanigans. I mean, I see a couple of zeros, but I see, battles where he's playing, for example, with a tier 6, and he's done some average damage. Like, for example, the Easy 8 is not one of the best vehicles around. Doing 257, maybe he got unlucky. We don't know. We don't have the replay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Playing a tier 9 and doing... Well, you know, it could happen to anyone. It could. It could. I'm not accusing the player because, well... Just saying. So, and having said that, I will get back to your normal replays. Sorry for a lack of intro in this one. This took me quite some time to investigate. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, I apologize. Let me know in the comments below, and I will relook into it. Having said that, have a nice... What's the day? Monday? Monday, right? Yep, Monday. Monday, 12th May. Have a nice rest of your Monday. Bye-bye.